Mr. Peter Millar.
Thank you, Mr. Taskmaster. The purpose of this speech, for this project, is for Ndumiso to apply his understanding of social media to enhance an established or a new social media presence. Another purpose of the speech is for him to share some aspects of his experience or enhancing a media presence. And it also says that for the project, he should spend time building a new and enhancing an existing social media presence and generate posts to a social media platform of his choosing. And it may be personal or it may be professional. Sorry, gentlemen, I'm trying to read here. The light's very bad. But yes, I think that sums it up. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Peter. The timing of Ndumiso's speech, 5 to 7 minutes, I believe. Mr. Evaluator.
Yes, yes,
5 to 7.
Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Peter. The timing of Ndumiso's speech for the timekeeper is 5 to 7 minutes. Gentlemen, our first speaker of the evening, Ndumiso Nkonzo, speaking to the title of How to be Sociable in 2021. How to be Sociable in 2021. Please help me welcome Ndumiso Nkonzo.
Mr. Toastmaster, gentlemen, how to be sociable in 2021. Now, I wanted to just ask you a small little question, which is, why did you join Toastmasters? I know some of you joined a long time ago, others joined recently, which means for those that joined recently, then it's easy to remember why you joined Toastmasters. But one of the main reasons why people would join an organization like Toastmasters would be for people to be able to associate with other people. Although we say the main reason is that we want to learn public speaking, we want to learn leadership skills. But the benefit of all that is that we also learn to be sociable. We also learn to be able to network with other people. Now, with growth comes obviously learning. Jim Rohn says, we must work harder on ourselves than we do on our job. Let me repeat that. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Because when you work harder on yourself, you make a fortune. When you work harder on your job, you make a living. You might ask yourself, why is this important? And it is important because the challenge of life is to be the best that you can be. Until you reach that, then life would have been wasted on you. What is social media? Social media is the plain definition of social media. It says it is websites or applications that are created for users to share content, participate in social media or do business. Now, would the platform that we are in now, which is Zoom, would that be classified as social media? And although I've not seen the official classification of Zoom as a social media, and in my research I did not see it, I would say to you, Zoom does meet this definition of being a social media platform. Now, you would know that there's a lot of our members, especially those that are at advanced stage, that they have not taken a friendly or kindly to, or some of them have not taken kindly to this platform, obviously because of many challenges. But this is how the future is. This is how going forward is going to be. We are going to start socializing in social media. Now, there are many platforms that one can participate in social media. One of those is Facebook, the most popular ones. You have Facebook, you have Twitter, you have Instagram. Now, depending on your age, the platform that you are in will also say something about you. For instance, Facebook is relatively identified with people of advanced age, people of my age, not Peter's age, my age. And you have got Twitter, who's more trendy people. But Instagram is the people that are on point. Is the people that are into things. And this is why I've struggled to get into the platform like Instagram. Now, you go to these platforms, you share your content, you share who you are and where you want to go. And brands have made lots of business in social media. Some of them, they've made money. Some of them, they participate very well in social media. For instance, I'm not sure if you can see my screen, but if you go to brands like Nando's, who don't just sit as brands, but they've got a personality, because when you're in social media, people that you are interacting with, they want to see you as a person, not just as a brand. Now, this message here, one of the customers of social media, that girl is Nyaisha. She wrote a tweet to Nando's saying, I really thought that this meal comes with a piece of meat. Now I'm only having pap and gravy, but very nice. And then Nando's respond and they say, Batum, which means goodness. Do you also buy polony thinking it comes with liquinya? You better start with meat next time. Now that's the kind of a brand that Nando's is. But I want you to also focus on the reaction that they got from this, because that's how pushing a brand is. They got 445 comments, which means reply and interactions, and then they got 150 retweets. They've got 1,500 retweets, and then they also got 7,700 likes just for that post, which means the post for Nando's, the Nando's brand started trending. Now, social media has got lots of benefit, like I've just mentioned now for Nando's, that you can get all this thing and push your brand. You'll notice that today I'm wearing a TEDx a t-shirt, which is the TEDx Pretoria shirt, which I got to know about TEDx over these social media platforms. And this is how you can push your brand. And I know as a club, we've been pushing our brands as well in our brand of forum in social media. There's a lot of people that have seen, that I've spoken to, and then they say to me that they've seen my speeches on social media. Now, I want to say to you that whether you like it or not, change is coming. Times change. So what you need to do when you see change, you need to embrace it with all your heart, not just half-heartedly. Embrace it with all your heart because it's going to happen whether you like it or not. Mr. Toastmaster.